Good morning, everybody. Look, the dog's waiting for me. All right, decent night last night. Not too awful bad. Oh, she took off. She wasn't gonna wait for me. Why are you just gonna wait for me? Decent night last night. I'm still woke up a couple of times. I did sleep with the window open last night, which was delightful because it was like in the 50s. So. Check it outside. All right, guys, let's get this way in. I'm not awful hopeful this morning, but one can be hopeful, right? Oh, it's dark. It's early. It's like 7:30. My dad just called me, so I'll be right back with the weigh-in. Good morning, everybody. Get one of these Neutrogena makeup wipes. This is what I get for going to bed with mascara on. I was tired, y'all, when I went to bed. Tired. It must have been after midnight, I imagine. I'm sure it was, because I was watching something that I know came on at 11 o'clock. And I actually watched it all the way through till it went off. So it was after midnight. And I slept with my windows open. So one of the buses that come through, I think it's for the middle school, comes through at like 6:30. So the kids were outside at 6:15, 6:20, so I could hear them. And they woke me up. The hubby was already up and in the bathroom doing whatever it is he does. and then my dad called at 7 o'clock, and I'm thinking, oh my God, you get that phone call that early in the morning, all kinds of crap runs through your brain. Holy crap, what's wrong? So I answer the phone, what's wrong? He starts laughing. At this point, I'm thinking, okay, nothing's wrong. So, I dread them early morning calls that, out of the blue, that you just don't expect. Because it happened when my mom got really sick. I got that call. Didn't think anything of it. And 8 days later, she was gone. So, we're also dealing with, one of my brother-in-laws, who my husband and I were trying to remember what type of cancer he was diagnosed with, and we keep thinking it's pancreatic cancer. This was a couple years ago. My husband got a text from his sister yesterday saying that he's close to moving on. But I had talked to her over a year ago about getting him on this diet, and she just didn't do it, and he didn't do it. So, I mean, I did what I could. I gave her all the information she needed to get him on a healing path. And you always get those ones who will talk about, well, it's not going to help, blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, then you're no better, you're no worse off then, are you? If you do it and nothing changes, then you're really no worse off than you were when you started. But why not just take the chance and try it? I am living proof that it has helped me and the cancer that I deal with. You talk to people who have had cancer, and they say, well, I got to go get a PET scan, which is the full body. You have to sit with an IV for like 30 minutes that they pump all this solution into you that has glucose in it. So when you go under this certain imagery, it lights up the cancer. Why hasn't anybody put two and two together that in order for this PET scan or this scan to show the cancer cells or the cancer wherever it is in the body, that you have to feed it glucose in order to do that? Light bulb, people. Cancer feeds on glucose. Cancer feeds on sugar. If you take it, they can't feed on anything else. Nothing else. Not like a regular cell. Cancer cells can only survive in the body if they are getting the fuel that they need, which is glucose. If you take that away, you starve the cancer cells. Does that make sense? Makes sense to me. So I tried to get my uncle like a year and a half, 2 years before he passed away to switch up his diet, take out sugar, take out carbohydrates. I'm not just some Joe Blow on the street saying, hey, do this. I'm actual proof that it works. These are my family members. It's proof that it works. And I don't understand why people don't do it. I'm rambling. Anyway, 182.6. So I'm up 0.2 this morning, which is okay. Yesterday was a keto day, so going back dirty carnivore today. I had the shrimp in there that I'll probably eat. I'm thinking about doing some of the scallops. I have 3 of the Italian sausages left in there that I have to eat because I can't refreeze them. So I may eat those first thing and then do my shrimp and scallops later. May do like a cilantro lime butter something or other. Haven't decided yet. But yeah, I don't like getting them early morning phone calls from family because you just don't know. But anyway, guys, okay, I'll come back in a little bit later. Try to put on a fresh face. Get a facelift. No, embrace your wrinkles. Okay, guys, I love you so much, and I'll see you in a little bit. Hello, everybody. It is 2:40 in the afternoon. Earlier, I had 3 of the hot Italian sausages, and about an hour after I ate them, I took my blood sugar and my ketones, and it was interesting, especially my ketones. So I'll go ahead and insert the blood sugar number right here. 82. I had a fasting glucose number of 76, I believe. I'll go ahead and post that right here. And I'm going to go ahead and post my morning ketone. I have olive oil on the stove real quick. My morning ketone number right here. And my afternoon, 1 hour after eating them sausages number right here. Interesting, right? Okay. I have some shrimp right here that I have put some no salt, pepper, salt, and Old Bay on, and I'm getting ready to set them in my pan over here that's on the stove. I got my window open, you guys, so if it looks like I'm getting breezed on, I am. I'm going to go ahead and set these in here and just kind of crisp them up real quick. Let me turn that down. These are going to cook fairly quickly. I will weigh all this after I cook it. I'll leave these ones for the hubby. I'll mix his with some Alfredo later with some noodles. So right here I have a plate full of scallops that I'm going to actually put in my air fryer. I tested one earlier and it came out quite nice. All the same seasonings on these. And they didn't have to be in the air fryer. I mean, they did. They had to be in the air fryer a lot longer than I thought they would. It ended up being like 15 minutes. Because again, you guys, you know I like my stuff crispy. So I had to put a nice crisp on it, and they were quite nice. So I'm going to go ahead and start the first round at about, let's do 8 minutes. Let's give these shrimpies a turn here. And it's just olive oil in the pan. I didn't want to do butter because when you cook her on a higher heat, the butter burns. So, just like that, you guys. Beautiful stuff. Turn that back down a little bit more. Okay, on top of that, I have melted 3 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to take a pinch of my cilantro. Well, there's not much more than a pinch in there. I'll do a pinch and a half. And what did I do with it? Oh, over here. Some lime juice. So I'm just going to just sprinkle a couple spritzes. I'd put this in my NutriBullet, but I think it would probably wound it up too much. Wind it up, warm it up. I thought I had another fork, but I guess not. So, you go ahead and toss this real good. This is what I'm going to pour over the top of my food. Don't want to overcook the shrimp too much because they do get rubbery if you overcook them. And I want a nice crisp on mine, so I'll let them just finish kind of crisping up. I'll go ahead and take a picture of this when it's done. You guys, I'm caught up in a new series in Netflix. It's not new. Actually, it's quite an old show, but it's new to me, so I'm all caught up in it. The Fosters. Who knew? So I'm like binge watching The Fosters right now. So, okay, you guys, I'll go ahead and put all this stuff in my carb manager. I'll post it at the end of this video. If you guys are new here, please subscribe. Follow my insanity. Like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, whatever. And I'll see you guys in the morning. Thank you guys so much for coming in and watching. It's going to be a short one today. So sorry, but I'll see you guys in the morning. Love you so much. Bye.